What's up, everybody? I'm Rob, and welcome back to my channel. I am back with The Villain's Lair Season 2, Episode 4, which is called That's All. The last episode, we went to the pub where all the alpha male Disney villains were venting to each other and blaming their problems on the Disney princesses they did in the movies. But I have a feeling that we're going to go back to the dungeon for this one, so let's get to it.
Previously on The Villain's Lair.
The sea witch must be dealt with for the last time.
Ursula mentioned a deal. Perhaps we should discuss the terms.
I have no intention of making another deal with her.
You are familiar with the Shadow Man, I presume. He has aligned himself with the Sea Witch and threatens our past and future. You possess an artifact capable of controlling the shadows. A pair of dice, I believe.
That's
The
it.
sea witch is merely a descendant of a god. Perhaps then what we need is a god.
The Lord of the Underworld himself, Hades.
There he
Isn't
is.
he dead? Like, dead?
You know as well as any of us, we've all cheated death.
His soul was devoured and lost to the river Styx.
I say we fish his soul out of the river like a codfish.
Perhaps a less primitive solution.
The Black Cauldron. Legend says its magic can return the dead.
Magic mirror, show thy face. Reveal the cauldron's resting place.
Across the sea the cauldron lies, hidden under more of the skies.
What are we waiting for? We must leave at once.
I shall accompany the captain to Morva.
That was a great recap. So I guess episodes 2 and 3 were filler episodes since they didn't really focus on the main mission at all. And I have mixed feelings on that because, well, they were very well done and entertaining episodes, but I just don't think from a storytelling standpoint it doesn't make sense to have filler episodes early in a season. Like, for example, when I was following Supergirl on the CW, I can't remember whether it was season 3 or 4, but there was the third episode of the season where I thought to myself, 3 episodes in and we get a filler. So that's why I think filler episodes should be in more in the middle of the season, not towards the beginning, towards the end, because that just doesn't make sense, because during those periods we should focus on the main story. But anyway, I think we're going to go back to that right now.
A single player and a pair of dice. My dear, if it's games you desire, then you need only ask to be the court jester. After all, you already have the hat.
How flattering. You, above all, would certainly know the qualities best suited for a fool. This game, however, does not concern you, Your Majesty.
Well, I suppose it depends on the game. You'll remember well that the queen is the most powerful piece on the board.
Powerful, perhaps, but not invincible.
Certainly more powerful than your knight in burlap sack you've had tucked away.
Knight? How quaint. Merely a pawn. Nothing a queen can't make short work of.
Enough! Why are you so eager to take this journey? I've never known you to be a volunteer.
Well, as an old monarch once said, if you want something done right, do it yourself.
And what might that be?
Oh, you've forgotten already. Why, to return the Lord of the Underworld, my pet. We really must
Hades.
have someone write this down for you.
To return Hades? And nothing more?
Could it be that the mighty queen is threatened?
Threatened by a wingless fairy. Let us not forget who restored you to the world of the living.
If it weren't for me, maybe think what if you would still be at the bottom of that cliff. Just a sad old tale, beaten and impaled, a pathetic relic, all because you failed. This is the
I was just starting to think that we were not going to get a musical number in this episode, but obviously I was wrong, so this is a pleasant surprise.
Story as I recall. So show some gratitude instead of attitude. That's all.
The story, yes, but a detail or two omitted. I imagine a woman of your age must have difficulty remembering.
True, I owe a debt, but let's not forget.
Ouch.
One who needed me to give you what you could not get. So go on, attack. I have what you lack. It was I, not you, that brought the villains back. So ask your mirror on the wall.
Oh my
Who's the
gosh.
saddest or the baddest one of all? That's all. If by saddest you mean the one who follows orders, then I believe that title belongs to you. Yes, you brought them back under my command. It was I, not you, that had the master plan. Locked that witch away in a sea she'd stay. Now unable to collect her debts from us to pay. Your debt, my debt, yes, it was our debt. Wrong again, my pet, with a single bite on a stormy night. 7 little men caught what you did to poor Snow White. Now you're off your throne, so I watch your tone as I recall and took a little tumble of your own. Well done, I'm sure that now you think you've won this fight, but alas, you forget I survived that night. Not quite. In the sea you drowned, but the sea witch found
So she was resurrected?
and brought you back to solid ground. Quite the find she made, for your life she'd trade the Sea King's crown, a deal that you betrayed. That's rich. Now let's talk about the deal you made. There was once a king who had found his bride, but a winged green fairy the kingdom denied. Stephen's love you lost, so the sea you crossed. A deal for a sleeping curse your wings it cost. Spare me your high and mighty and your goal, 'cause I'm the ruler and you are nothing but the fool. That's all. You're the one to blame, no denying it. You're responsible and yet you are defying it. Now you've made your pet so you can lie.
I just gotta say, both their voices are really strong and powerful, and I really hope, fingers crossed, that we'll get to hear them together in harmony, even though it won't be really appropriate for this song now that I said it out loud, because they're arguing against each other and harmony is coming together, so that's why it wouldn't really fit. But anyway, let's see what else it's got. The episode's got.
You just need me for someone to blame.
Sounds like that.
Now let's not forget, if it weren't for me, well, you needed me to give you what you could not get. Just a washed up hack. I have what you lack. It was I. No, I brought the villains back. This is the story as I recall. So some gratitude.
Oh, beautiful.
Just a mirror on the wall. Who's the saddest one of all? I'm the baddest one of all. That's all.
Wow. Okay, this time I'm gonna keep the credits because I got a comment saying that I missed an after credit scene or something like that. Or 0 scenes from Oogie Boogie's episode. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, I don't think there's a scene. Another strong episode of The Villain's Lair. Each and every one has been highly entertaining and well done so far. I have nothing but positive things to say. The actresses pulled off the dear Disney characters perfectly and captured their personalities so well it was almost kind of freaky. And it definitely really helped that they were both really strong and powerful singers for that duet, because that has to be one of the best musical numbers of the season so far. I'm really glad that they mentioned the main plan, going on the seafaring journey to get to the Black Cauldron to resurrect Hades, because I was starting to think that we were going to lose track of that, which wouldn't be the best thing to do. But anyway, all that being said, as always, let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for watching.